Guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the snow glow nail design, this viral nail design on my daughter. She is the only one, y'all, that will push me out of my comfort zone every single time. I don't care what it is. She's going to find something that I've never done and say, hey, I think you can do this. I think you really can do this. Now, the snow glow, it took me 7 tries to practice it, to get it, close to being okay to do it. Because after that 7th one, I was like, girl, we just going to put these bad boys on. And it is what it is. Because I'm not going to keep dealing with this. This is a headache. Now, the tips that I'm using for her nails are 3XL tips. They're from Amazon. I will drop the link down in the description box. Because she has these deep sidewalls, I am pitching the size of her nails so that they can fit in a little bit snugger. If that makes sense to you guys, I said snugger. I don't even know if snugger is a word, but I said it. Okay, so it is what it is. But yeah. So I'm just kind of pinching the sides to make sure that they fit in snug. And she do have a few little crooked little fingers, so I'm following her knuckles instead of her actual nail plate or her actual nail. I mean her actual finger. So that way they can look straighter in her vision and her eyesight. And as you can see, I'm also turning the nail over to look at it the way, in the direction that she's going to be looking at it. Now, this set, y'all, had me in a chokehold for a good little minute. It took me about 4.5 hours. That's not even including the snow glow practice, okay? So after I have done all my prep and applied my primer, I'm going in with my Bad Enough acrylic from Dynamic Nail Supply. I decided for the snow glow, because I'm not going to cover it. I'm just going to do an ombre effect to it, and then I'm going to kind of do like some icicles going up and some going down, just to kind of give it that icy look. And the colors that we're using are purple. We're doing a color war this year for Christmas, y'all, and our color is purple. My son, my oldest child, he just crossed earlier this year and became a Omega Sci-Fi, and he is purple now. Like, purple is my favorite color anyway, but come on now. Like, we gotta wear purple for this, we gotta wear purple for that. Like, he gotta rep the purple and gold everywhere he go. And we gotta do purple for Christmas, because that's the color he chose for us to rep for our color war for our family gathering. So I'm doing purple as her for her nail design, and I'm honestly loving the color, because purple is my favorite color. But I did want to change a few things around, so I did do a few different shades of purple versus just doing one solid color of purple in this design. Because the nail is ombre, you guys, I am going to be doing acrylic and building the nail up as much as possible. Yes, the snow glow nail is already thick, but because I applied the ombre effect with the Bad Enough, it's gonna have that uneven look. It's gonna have that heel type look to it. So to make it more even and more structured, I did go back in and apply my X-ray clear from Dynamic Nail Supply as well, just to give the nail a lot more structure. As you can see, I still am going in, applying my beads and wiping down my sidewalls. Please remember, you guys, that it's so important to keep your shape, is to make sure every bead that you lay down, every bead that you shape, make sure you're cleaning off those sidewalls to keep your shaping, because you do not want to lose your shaping in the process. Now, this purple that I'm using, y'all, I had made this purple about a year ago. I had ordered this pigmented chalk, and I decided that I wanted to play with it and create my own little colors, because it was a few colors that I didn't have, and I really didn't want to order them. It was cheaper to order the chalk and just create them myself. And this is one of the purples that I had on hand that I never really used, and I decided to pull it out for this occasion. And y'all, this color is so pretty. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. The consistency when it comes to the acrylic lay. It's okay. Remember that I was just practicing with these bad boys. I threw them in my drawer and I really didn't do anything else with them. And because I have so many colored acrylics that I just have laid around or I made, I decided that yeah, I'm going to be pulling these bad boys out more often because honestly, it's not that bad when it comes to consistency. I do have a few of them that I made that are a little bit streaky, but this one is not one of those. And this purple is just giving. Like I'm just looking at this purple on the camera while I'm doing my voiceover, and I'm like, this purple is giving what it's supposed to give. Why did I leave this bad boy tucked in the corner in my drawer for so long? Because I love this purple. I really, really love this purple. And it's just going to go with our whole theme all together. I can't wait. I actually did a lot of ordering so that way we can, shut it down for the Christmas color war. But yeah, I really love this purple, you guys. And make sure when you're applying your colored acrylics that you at least lay down a thin layer of acrylic. Some you don't have to, but some like blacks and reds because it will stain the natural nail bed. And I'm not honestly for this purple, I don't think it's going to stain the natural nail bed at all. So I'm didn't lay a layer of colored acrylic down, but because a lot of colors like blacks, the reds, the darker blues, all those colors will stain the natural nail bed. I do recommend that you lay a thin layer, not too thick, you guys, but a thin layer of colored acrylic on that natural nail bed so it won't stain the nail plate. And please, you guys, please, 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 do not get so hung up on beads. Don't do it. Like, I'm using a size 12 brush, and because I'm using a size 12 brush, the beads are going to be a little bit smaller. But I've been using size 12 brushes for quite some time. I have a size 14 brush, but I work with it sometimes and I don't. I'm just a 12 girly. I just like my size 12. When it comes to my iPhone, I struggle with space, so I didn't record me doing her middle finger. I recorded her pinky and her thumb. The reason why I always record the thumb is because I feel like the thumb is just sitting over there not getting enough playtime. So I always make sure to showcase my thumb whenever I possibly can. Now I'm going in with my eye gel beauty. It's a pretty lavender glitter acrylic. I love this glitter. I have a lot of eye gel products, and sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. I really need to start using some eye gels acrylics. Some of them are a little bit on the iffy side because when I ordered them, y'all, I did the most. I was just ordering a bunch of stuff because sometimes they have a really good sale, and I ordered a lot of their acrylics and I made a mistake and ordered some that was actually dip powder. Not reading, y'all just sitting here pressing with my add to the cart finger and constantly just ordering stuff like I was going out of style. I didn't read anything at all, and I ordered a bunch of dip powders that honestly I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I might order the little dip kit just so I can use it on some clients because some people have asked me about dip powder, but it's not something that I really just gotten into at all, but I think I will. Now, once I applied the flakes where I wanted them to be, I took my KDS glue, applied small droplets around the flakes, and then I took the piece of saran wrap that I had already previously cut, pressed it down, and kind of do it like you do your foil, press down, rub it in, like you would do if you're applying nail foils the same way. Just pressing it down, making sure that it's flat on the sides and anywhere around it. So that way, once you apply your acrylic, you won't have it looking thick and bulky or sticking out. Now, if it happens, it's okay. You can always file it down, but it's always best to try to flatten those chunky pieces that you put on a nail down. Now, a little bit of glue did get on my daughter's finger a little bit, so I had to go around and kind of loosen it up and clear it up. And right now, I'm just going ahead and applying my acrylic to build the nail and encapsulate the flakes. Now, once I have applied the clear acrylic onto the pinky and encapsulated to make sure everything was covered, I move on to my thumbnail. Y'all know I always have to show off that thumbnail. Um, the reason why is because a lot of people just do not show off or showcase that thumb. I mean, you got to give homage to the thumb. The thumb supports everything, y'all, like for real. So you gotta give homage to that thumb. I love showing off my thumb applications because it's just amazing how good it be looking. Like the thumb be looking like it be crisp. I love the thumb. So right now I'm just applying my purple that I created myself um onto the nail, and I'm going to be building this nail up little bit by little bit. I'm not worried about how many beads that I'm applying. I'm just making sure that the thumb is covered completely. I'm cleaning off my sidewalls like I always do, and I'm making sure it's just structured and strong. Please remember, once you apply your colored acrylic, to always cap it off with a coat, a good coat of clear acrylic. That way, your nail is strong enough, because most pigmented colored acrylics are a little bit on the weaker side because of the pigment. So it's always good to go in with a good, strong, clear acrylic and cap it off. That way, it's structured very well. I know I can get a bit repetitive when I'm explaining something, but that's how I learn, you guys. I'm a very visual person, and sometimes it takes me over and over and over again to get it. But once I get it, I've gotten it down. So for me, I'm teaching the way that I know how to learn. So I'm sorry if that may be a little bit boring for some guys, for some of you guys, but for those who learn the way that I do and needs that repetitive, constant repetitive thing going on until they catch on to it, that's how I learn. So I know that this is the channel for you guys. I'm always big on, it's going to take me at least 21 days to get it, or it's going to take me at least 10,000 hours of practice time of constantly doing the same thing over and over and over again till I get it and get it down packed. So I'm a bit repetitive in that sense, if that makes sense to you guys, because of that. So, and that's the only way that I have achieved or grown as much as I have with doing nails, because I'm so repetitive with what I'm doing. I'm constantly going over it, constantly doing it over and over again. And when it comes to nails, that is what you're going to have to need, is to constantly do it, constantly practice it, constantly be repetitive with it. So for those who are tuning in and feel like that what I'm saying is a bit on the boring side, I'm sorry for that. I'm kind of sorry, not sorry, because that's just the way that I learn. So I'm only teaching the way that I know how. So right now, like you see, I'm just going ahead and capping off my acrylic. And once I do that, I will be back. So as you can see, her application came out flawless. And while I'm filing, y'all, look at her. She's eating pizza rolls. Didn't even offer me one. Like, it's late at night. I've been on your nails for like 3 hours now, and you sit up here eating. But that's okay, y'all. That is totally okay. So I continue to do my filing with her selfish ass. I'm mad with her. Like, she could have at least gave me a crumb or something. Damn, for real. But I did my filing on her, and the filing came out great. So the inspo set called for French on the pinky. So I'm going to be doing a French on the pinky and adding purple glitter. Now, I purchased this glitter from Walmart. It is a pretty purple glitter. Or did I No, I'm sorry. I didn't purchase it from Walmart. I purchased it from Michael's. I think it was like $2.99. It's a really pretty purple. So I'm going to be doing my French, getting it as good as I possibly can. Y'all know when it comes to French, me and French don't always get along. Sometimes my French don't always be Frenching. But I'm going to be doing my French, and then I'm going to be sprinkling it with a little bit of the purple glitter, and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. But I'm also going to be applying this same purple. I'm going to have to get the name of it. I'm going to drop it down in the description box. It is from D&D. Onto the glow nail, I'm going to be doing like an icicle type look to it. So that way it kind of look like icicles trickling down and trickling up the snow glow nail. So yeah, I'm just going to let you guys see that part. I'm just trying to explain each and every part of the nail design little bit by little bit, because I don't want to be like rambling and talking a lot throughout the video. But I'll be right back. Okay, so on the inspo pick, each nail calls for something different. On the ring finger, I'm going to be applying my gel top coat, and I'm going to be using my Speed White from Young Nails and sprinkle it on there. Now, do not cure your gel top coat because you're going to be using your dotting tool to go back in and write the words "Let It Snow." Just make sure that you're sprinkling a good amount of the white that you choose, whether it is from Young Nails, Dynamic Nail Supply, or whatever company you decide. Just make sure you're sprinkling a good amount of it and shaking it off to remove any extra. And please make sure you save your product, honey, because product is high. Okay, so yeah, save your little coins. Save your coins now. Write in the using your dotting tool, write in the words "Let It Snow," and then after that you can cure for the 60 seconds. Now, moving on to the middle finger, I'm going to be doing a snowman, and I didn't apply any acetone to my monomer. Usually when I'm doing my 3D flowers, I apply a little bit of acetone to it, but because the acrylic that I'm using, which is from Dynamic Nail Supply, the milky white, it was more on the buttery side, which is good for sculpting a nail or shaping or doing something 3D like this. So I did not have to add any acetone at all. It's set just perfectly. So what I'm doing is just kind of eyeballing it, y'all. This is my first time doing a snowman. Like I said, my daughter is the person that will always get me out of my comfort zone. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it and looking at the picture that she gave me throughout the whole entire process to create the snowman. And when it came to doing the hat, I know some people are going to laugh at me, but I had to imagine me doing a Hershey's Kiss. I mean, I'm hungry. Yes, I am. I'm hungry. But when I was doing the little hat on the snowman's head, that's what I was imagining, a Hershey's Kiss. Because actually, when you look at a hat, it reminds you of a Hershey's Kiss, especially those snow hats with like the little tip on it with the ball. It reminds you of Hershey Kiss. And I'm hungry, but still, it reminded me of a Hershey Kiss. So I just went off of that, and for me, I think I nailed it. I totally nailed it. So I used my black gel polish, a little bit of orange gel polish to make the little like carrot nose, and I just sculpted and created the scarf. So even though my daughter did not feed me after 4.5 hours of struggling with this set, I really enjoyed doing this set. And I hope you guys really enjoyed watching me do this set. I also hope you guys learned something from me doing this video, because I really, really want to help other people. I want to be able to let you guys know the pros and cons when it comes to doing any type of nail art or even doing applications. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Remember that practice does not make for perfection, but it does make for progress. And I'll see y'all in the next tutorial.
You just always been a tighter rush that I've been laid back, yeah. I don't wanna skip steps, you know that. So if you're with it, then say yeah. I just need a little bit of patience. You need me, I know that you've been waiting. Down my number twice, promise I'll pick up the line. I see you worried, don't gotta ask why. You like it, I know that you like it. You like it, yeah, you like it. I know that you like it, you like it. You said that stick around and wait for me. I see you wanna come up, but don't switch up on me. Yeah, I know that you, I know that you, I know that you, I know that you. You said that you were down, hoping you'll stick around, hoping you'll be around for me. You said that you were down. You said that you were down. You said that you were down. You said that you were down, down. Yeah, you just always been the type to rush things. You just always been the type that can't wait. You just always been the type that can't wait for me. It's been a mess and I'm trying to dial back. Can you say